out of reasons.
Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. I'm Amy, and today I'll be taking you along as I get tons of cleaning done and just get my house back in order. I'll be doing some everyday cleaning and tidying up. I'll share a Sam's Club grocery haul with you. And then we finally got in our new dressers for the bedroom, so we'll be going through all of our clothes and decluttering and organizing the clothes in the drawers. I'm so excited for y'all to hang out with me today and hopefully get some things checked off of your to-do list while you're watching. Give this video a thumbs up and let's get to cleaning.
Fearless, steal all the gold you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Amy, and I am a stay-at-home mom to 2 kids. I have a 4th grader and a 6th grader. I have an awesome husband who is in medical sales, and we live right outside of Savannah, Georgia. I love getting to share cleaning, organizing, and homemaking motivation here on my channel. So if you like that kind of thing, then be sure to subscribe if you're new and say hey down in the comments. Alright, so to start out today's video, I am just kind of getting my house back in order. So I'll be tidying up here in the living room, and then I need to clean the kitchen, and then the floors desperately needed to be cleaned. And then I'm also going to be cleaning the guest bathroom. Now, while I was cleaning today, I'm actually listening to the book The Last Flight by Julie Clark, and it was suggested to me from someone over on Instagram after I shared the last book that I just got done reading, which was called The Lies I Tell. It's also by Julie Clark. I absolutely loved that book. I highly recommend it. But this one that I'm currently listening to is free on Audible, which was great because I actually was out of Audible credits. Now, while I'm editing this, I'm actually almost done listening to this book, and I can't wait to see how it ends. The book has been really, really good so far, so hopefully the ending is good too.
I'm out of patience, I'm out of feels, but I guess I'm waiting around for something real. I'm going crazy, like what's the deal? 'Cause I want you to show me what you feel. You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is, bend open my heart.
Alright, so we've got our living room tidied up and the breakfast area, which is where we typically eat all of our meals. We do have a dining room, but we don't eat there very often unless we have friends over. So that room doesn't get too messy, except you can probably see even in the background, this is where I throw all of my packages. A lot of times I'll just pull them in from the front door and throw them up there on the table. Other than that, our dining room doesn't get used too often. Now we're gonna clean up the mess here in the kitchen. Most of this stuff is just from breakfast, and then I do have some clean dishes that I need to unload from the dishwasher and then reload all the dirty dishes to get them out of the sink.
Steal all the gold you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless.
So just recently we got these Caraway pans, and I shared them in a video not too long ago, and we've been using them and we absolutely love them. I was a little nervous because it's one of those things that are very pricey and you kind of have to just trust all of the reviews, you know? It's just one of those things. And so we got these. I love this little organization system, and all of the pots and pans work so good. They're non-stick and we love them. So I just wanted to give you guys a little update because I told you I'd share with you what I thought about them after using them for a while. Now, like I said, these are a little bit pricey, so I was scared to get them, but a lot of people told me that there's a dupe for the Caraway pans at Sam's. They're the Members Mark pots and pans, and they come in a big set. I think there might be a few extras. They don't have the organization system though, but I heard that they were just as good. However, I can't fully say that because I've never used them. I can tell you that the Caraway pans are awesome and that I've read the reviews on both. Now, when I went to buy the Caraway pans, I did look at the Members Mark ones, and they were out of stock. So that's why I ended up biting the bullet and just going with the Caraway pans. But look into both of them if you're interested in some really good pots and pans. I'll leave links to both sets down in the description box.
Show me your love like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart.
Okay, now it is sink cleaning time, and I am going to clean out my sink really quick just with the Dawn Power Wash. This is typically what I do every day, and then every now and then I will pull out the pink stuff and clean out some of the spots in the sink that look like they're getting a little discolored, or sometimes you know how like your pots and pans, when you put them on the bottom of the sink, they make little black marks. That happens in my sink all the time. So the pink stuff works so great. It comes right out. I don't even have to do a whole lot of scrubbing. So I love the pink stuff for keeping my sinks nice and white, but it also works really good on like stainless steel sinks and pretty much any kind of sink you can use. The pink stuff works great on. Now, a few videos ago, I told you guys about the cracks in my sink. So I have a few little cracks, and it looks like they're just scratches, but they're actually cracks. And a lot of you were telling me that they make a tub and tile repair kit on Amazon, which I guess they're at a lot of different places, but a lot of you were telling me about the ones on Amazon. So I ended up purchasing one of those kits, so I'm actually going to use it today. And this is why I love asking for your opinions on things, because you guys always have such great solutions to all of my problems. Because I was asking y'all if you would replace your whole sink, which obviously would be a lot more expensive. I think the tub and towel repair kit was like $17 on Amazon. So obviously a sink would cost a lot more than that. But I asked you guys for your opinions, and you guys came through, and so now I don't have to replace my sink right now. Now, I will say I wish that we could get a sink that has the one big washing section instead of it being broken into two sections, because when we went on vacation, we stayed at a VRBO, and it had the one big section, and we've always had the two-section sinks. Even when I was growing up, we've always had two sections, and so every apartment or house that I've lived in has had the two sections. So when we were picking out all of our stuff for our house, when we were building it, we picked a two-section sink. And so when we went on vacation though, and we had the one big sink, it was huge. And I just felt like it was so much easier to wash pots and pans in. And since we have a dishwasher, we, throw most of the things that we can into the dishwasher. But I don't like to wash our pots and pans as much in the dishwasher. I'd rather wash those by hand. And I just feel like it would be so much easier with the one big sink. But that's just a want and not a need. So we're just going to repair the sink for right now. And so I put the stuff on there, and it said to let it sit for 24 hours and then you can sand it down. Now, I could still see the cracks, so I'm not sure if I put enough on there. I might have to go over it again. So I'll let you guys know as soon as I have an update on whether this repair kit worked or not, or maybe I'm just doing the wrong thing. I don't know. I probably need to go watch a YouTube video on it.
The trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
Okay, we've got the kitchen all cleaned up and pretty much the entire downstairs is tidied up now. So I'm going to do a quick vacuum on the rugs, and I'm just using my cordless vacuum. This is the one that I typically pull out the most, and then once a week I will actually pull out our corded vacuum and do a deeper vacuuming because it does have a lot more power. I'll vacuum downstairs rugs, and then I'll also vacuum upstairs on the carpets upstairs.
Fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away. Standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one.
Now that I have my rugs vacuumed, I am going to vacuum and mop at the same time all of my hardwood floors, and I'm just using my Tenco iFloor 2 to do this. And this product has actually been a top seller of mine. From all the links that I share with you guys, this has been a top seller for like the last 6 months. And I think it's because this is such an awesome cleaning tool, and I say this all the time, but if I had to pick my favorite cleaning tool in my house, it would be this one. For a vacuum that does the vacuuming and mopping at the same time, it is super inexpensive. This one, right now, when I'm looking at the Walmart website, it's $124. It's cordless, and I can clean my entire downstairs with this in one charge. It never has a low battery on me. I probably could clean it twice, honestly. It's super easy on your back, so if you struggle with like back issues or anything, then you definitely need this product. Now, I still pull out my Ocedar Spin Mop at least once a month just because I feel like it does a really good job at getting in the corners and getting the baseboards. But the Tenco is definitely my choice for vacuuming and mopping because when I do the Ocedar Spin Mop, I have to go around with a vacuum and vacuum all the floors first, and then I can mop, where with the Tenco, I can vacuum and mop at the same time, and I only have to take one pass around the entire house. And every single time I dump out the water when I'm done cleaning, I am just in shock because I just don't understand how the floors get so dirty. They don't look like they're that dirty, but every single time I dump the water out, I'm just like, man, this thing does a great job and gets so much stuff off of my floors. So if you want to check this one out, I will leave a link for the Tenco iFloor 2 down in my description box. They do have an iFloor 3 version, so it's an upgraded version. But I bought this even after the iFloor 3 came out just because it was a lot less expensive and I just wanted to test it out first. And I can tell you it does an amazing job.
As pure, no, not like yours. Dreaming of you. 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 What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Dreaming of you.
So over on Instagram, I asked if there were any questions or story times that anybody wanted to hear about here in my video, because I love getting to share little Q&As or story times throughout my cleaning videos. And I got an overwhelming response about people wanting to know about our decision to switch schools for our kids this year. So I guess I never really talked about the fact that we were going to be switching schools, which we came to this decision back in, I think December is when we made the final decision that we were going to switch schools for this year, but I never really talked about it here on YouTube or on social media for that matter. So if you didn't know, our kids were in public school and we have now switched them over to a Christian private school this year. So the public schools that our kids were at before, the teachers were amazing, the community was amazing, but they were also very, very large schools. And in our city, they made the decision a few years ago that they were going to build a brand new high school because the current high school was overgrown. And they also made the decision that instead of having 2 high schools, they were going to keep it as one big high school. Right now, the public school high school in our city is one of the largest high schools in the state of Georgia, and our county is the fastest growing county in Georgia too. The public middle school in our city is also huge. There are over 600 students in the 6th grade. So like I said, we have a great public school system. The teachers have been amazing, but with the amount of families moving to our area and the growth, we wanted to look at private school. Now, the private school that we ended up moving our kids to is actually the same school that my husband went to for 6th through 12th grade, which is awesome. But we also love the fact that it's a Christian school. Our kids get to have a Bible class. There are only 76 students in the 6th grade total, so it's not too small, but it's not too big. Every single 6th grade teacher gets to teach my son, so they all know him. And then with there being a lot less students there, my kids just have a lot more opportunities to play sports and do other programs throughout the school. Now, it was a really hard decision because we do have to drive about 30 minutes versus only 5 minutes to the public school we're right down the road from. And it definitely is not cheap to do private school. But we prayed a ton about it, and we actually have lots of friends that teach at the private school as well as friends who currently have their kids there. And we just decided that overall we thought it was the better option for our kids in the long run. So far, the experience has been amazing. The teachers have been wonderful. We've gotten several phone calls already this school year from administrators and teachers just to check on us and make sure that our transition was going smoothly. And it just feels like we're part of a little community. So overall, we just feel like it has been such a great decision for our family. So that is the story on why we moved our kids to a private school this year. All right, we are heading into the bathroom. So I was showing you guys the Tenco was actually doing a self-cleaning mode for cleaning the brush roll. So I'm going to let that self-clean while I clean the bathroom, and then I'm going to empty out the dirty water from the Tenco.
I just want to hold you. I just want to look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down, yeah, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. Everything I needed. I never thought I'd meet someone like you. You know you are the reason. The reason why I feel like I can fly. Thinking about you day and night. I love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down, yeah, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. just wanna look into your eyes. You know you make me feel like I'm alive. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. I wanna hold your hand. You're everything that I desire. It's the time we touch.
All right, so you know that your floor cleaner is doing a good job when your water looks like this. Or maybe that's wrong. Maybe I don't clean my floors enough. I don't know. But at least I know that my floors got clean, and look at all this like hair and leaves, and I don't even know what else is in there, but all of that's in there. I'm going to actually go wash this out outside. I like to go ahead and wash it really quick, and then I'm going to let it sit outside to dry as well. So a little tip, if you do get the Tenco iFloor 2, I do suggest washing the parts right after you're done if you can, and then also taking your brush roll out of the bottom of the vacuum and washing that by hand at least once a week. All right, it's a little later in the day, and Gracie June and I just went to Sam's. We went in for some essentials. We ended up getting a little bit more than what I went in for, but I'm gonna give you a little Sam's Club haul really quick. All right, so here's our little Sam's Club haul. So like I said, I went in for essentials. So we got some toilet paper, paper towels. I am almost completely out of dishwasher pods, so we got that. Same thing with the fabric softener and scent boosters. We need a little bit more of those. And then I'm almost out of OxyClean. So this is what I went in for. I also went in to get a lasagna because I dropped the ball on grocery pickup this week. And so I'm gonna do an easy lasagna tonight, especially since I cleaned the kitchen. I didn't want anything that was gonna be a big mess. And then I also got some chicken enchiladas while I was in there too. I'll probably make the kids tacos. We'll probably have leftovers of this tomorrow night. And then this on Thursday night, and I'll probably make the kids tacos because they don't typically eat the enchiladas. And while I was in there, I got a few more snacks. We were almost out of Chex Mix, and Kaysen really loves these. And then Gracie June saw these, and so she was like, hey, I like everything in there. Let's get that. So got some of these for snacks. We got some Skinny Pop. I always do like the little trail mixes for them. And so I like having this versus like the popped popcorn for that. So got some more of that. And then Gracie June saw this cookie decorating kit. So this looks, I mean, it looks easy, but you guys, we never do a good job at cookie decorating, but I thought this would be fun for the kids to do. So I let her get that. And then this is another like easy thing to have in the freezer that we can cook if we're like, you know, we didn't do a good job at picking up groceries like I did this week. So we could always pull this out and have some broccoli and some pasta or something with it. And then I also got some Greek pita bread while I was in there for lunches because I like to do like little chicken pita pizzas with that. And then some King's Hawaiian rolls because we go through these like crazy. We make little turkey sliders and all kind of little slider sandwiches with these. I am gonna go put all this stuff away, and that is my little Sam's haul for today. Okay, it is another day. I'm gonna actually make up my bed really quick, and then we are gonna be switching out some furniture in here, and I am so excited. I was so pumped to be able to do this because if you guys have been here for a while, then you know that I have needed new dressers for a long time, and it was really hard for me to decide. I was going back and forth between what colors I wanted, what price I wanted to spend on these, and I actually ended up I asked you guys over on Instagram too for your opinions, and most of you said the ones that we ended up purchasing, and they were actually a really good price on Wayfair, so I'll link them for you. They're very big, very like sturdy, good furniture, so I'll link these for you in case you're interested.
like you like me too.
Okay, so before we get started on switching out the furniture, there's always laundry to be done, so I'm going to get a load started.
We can take it slow, make sure we do this right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me.
All right, so here is the furniture. I'm going to show you really quick my dressers that we are going to be switching out. We have actually had this furniture since Chance and I got married, so we've had it for over 14 years, and it has been great. It actually used to be like a dark brown color, and then before we moved in here, we went ahead and painted it white, and then we just recently got rid of the headboard that went with it and did like a whole room transformation, but this is the last of the room transformation. We're going to switch out these dressers. Now, like I said, these dressers are old. We've been using them for so long, so there are several drawers that are messed up on them. So this bottom drawer on the right actually just falls straight out. The little tracking piece is all messed up, so I can't even just pull it out. It just falls. And then in my other dresser, there are several drawers that are warped, so the wood is like falling down and the clothes just kind of fall out into the drawer below it, or they'll fall out into the actual dresser and I can't close the drawers. So I'll show you that in just a minute, but just so you guys know, I'm not like getting rid of perfectly good furniture. This stuff is old and broken, and we have tried to fix most of the drawers that are messed up, but just have not been able to fix them.
Building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be.
So here you can see this is one of the drawers that is warped, and there's another drawer above it that is also the same way, so the clothes just kind of fall through to the drawer below it. And now we have switched out our furniture, and we ended up going with this and then the tall dresser that matches off of Wayfair. And I don't know if you can tell, but this one is actually a lot taller than my other dresser, which I love. And so here you can see the mess I've made. This is just my clothes. Chance ended up going through and doing all of his clothes, but he did it off camera. So he had to do it when it was like a little bit later at night, and we just didn't have time to film it. But since I had all my clothes and everything out, I went through every single piece and I ended up getting rid of a lot. I decided I was gonna keep some. There were a few things that were like ripped, or underwear that obviously you don't pass on to anybody, that were really old. So I ended up getting rid of some of those things, and then the rest of the clothes I am donating. And then we actually decided to use the tall dresser for all of Chance's clothes, and then use this bigger, wider dresser just for me. So I'm using all of these drawers in this dresser, and then Chance ended up organizing his drawers in the other tall dresser off camera. Now, I got these little organizers off of Amazon a while back for my socks and my underwear, and I absolutely love them. And then I also found this little organizer on Amazon recently, and it came in a 3-pack, which I'll show you the other 2 in just a second. But in this drawer, I decided to put all of my bras and all of my sports bras. Now here in the middle top drawer, I'm putting all of my pajama shorts, and I ended up getting rid of a lot of pajamas because honestly, I end up picking the same ones to wear over and over anyways, and I just don't feel like I needed a bazillion pairs of pajamas. So this is what I ended up with. And then here in this drawer, I ended up keeping 1 pair of pajama pants because I hardly ever wear those, and then 2 pair of sweatpants. Now here in this bottom right drawer, I'm putting all of my bathing suits and cover-ups, and I was thinking, I think I'm going to get some drawer organizers for in our closet, and I might end up moving our bathing suits in there and then switching it up in here later on, but we'll see. But this is the little organizers that I got from Amazon, and you can actually put 1 shirt in here, but I found that it kind of held up better when I put 2 or 3, and I had so many shirts, so I put 2 or 3 in each little pouch. But I love it because a lot of times when I'm trying to pull my shirts out of the drawer, they'll fall over, and with this, it just keeps them from falling over like this. See how those like just won't stand up? So with them being in the little organizer, they stand up so much better when you're pulling them in and out. And I actually think I want to get a few more of these for my shorts and for my graphic t-shirts, which I haven't organized yet. I didn't do them in this video because I think I'm going to end up folding them all and putting them in some organizers within my closet. I just ordered some off of the Container Store that look like they would be great for the closet. So hopefully that'll be in within the next few weeks and I can share that with you guys. But I do want to get some more of those little pouch organizers for my shorts. And now I have all of my drawers organized and I'll show you what they look like.
You make me anxious. I think I might be stuck on you. I love the things you did for me. For me, it seems that you're dropping clues. There's no need to rush, so let's just take our time. Dropping everything, 'cause you're stuck on my mind. My mind. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. So just sit with me, talking through the night into the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think you were meant to be with me.
All right, so the last thing I needed to do was add some decor back onto the top of the dresser, and I wanted to keep it simple just because we do have the TV above, and I felt like the vase that we had on here before was just too tall now that our dresser is a little bit taller. So this is what we ended up going with. The little tray was actually from the Target dollar section, so I think it was probably $3, and then we're just using it to put like our sunglasses. Chance always has keys and pens and chapstick and everything, so we're going to put that there. And then on this dresser we just have our wedding picture, and then those are actually flowers from my wedding bouquet from where we got married, and they're just in that little jar. And here you can see all the things that I'm going to be donating. I actually did a little poll over on Instagram about these Nike shorts, because if you've been around for a while, you know that like Nike shorts were all I used to wear. And lately I have been wearing nothing but the shorts that I've gotten off of Amazon recently. So I decided since I wasn't wearing them, I would just keep a few pair of Nike shorts and then I would donate the rest of them because they were just taking up so much space in my drawers and I was never wearing them anymore. All right, so we finally got the new dressers in, got them all organized, and now the last thing that I need to do is just fold a little bit of laundry. I think this is all just Kaysen's laundry, so I'm going to fold this for him, put it in his basket upstairs, and then he can actually put them away. So that is all the cleaning I'm going to do for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and got tons of motivation. And if you're not done cleaning and need even more cleaning motivation, I'm going to leave some videos here on the screen at the end of this video. But I also have playlists, so go check out those playlists in case you're looking for a specific type of cleaning video. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave if you're new, and be sure to say hey down in the comments. I hope you guys have an awesome week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!